Adjective and its kinds. What is an adjective? An adjective is a word that describes a noun. It is used to add something to the meaning of a noun. Some examples of an adjective are nice, single story, beautiful, brown, big. An adjective answers the following question: what kind, how much, how many, and which. Kinds of adjectives. Adjectives may be divided into the following kinds: qualitative adjectives, adjectives of quantity, adjectives of number, demonstrative adjectives, possessive adjectives, interrogative adjectives. Qualitative adjective. It describes an object by telling us of what quality, of what sort, or in what state the object is. Example: Raman is a good boy. Here, good is the adjective describing what kind of a boy Raman is. He is a black dog. Here, black is describing the kind of dog he has. Adjectives of quantity. It shows how much of a thing is meant. For example, I did not eat any bread. There is little sugar in the pot. So here any and little are describing the quantity of the amount of bread and sugar. Adjectives of number. It shows how many persons or things are meant, or in what order a person or thing stands. A month has 4 weeks. There are some pictures on the wall. Here, the adjective for is describing the number of weeks are there in a month, and here some is describing the number of pictures on the wall. Demonstrative adjective. This points out which person or thing is meant, as this man is very handsome, those flowers are very beautiful. Here this and those are the demonstrative adjectives. Possessive adjective. It shows the ownership or relationship of the noun. Her attitude towards her parents is rather negative. Here her is showing the ownership of her attitude and her relationship towards her peers. I am taking my guitar to the picnic on Saturday. Here my is showing the ownership of the noun guitar. Interrogative adjectives. These are used with nouns to ask questions. Whose book is this? Which way shall we go? Here the adjective whose and which are the words that are asking the question. Hence, they are called as interrogative adjectives. Location or position of adjectives. Adjectives can be located in three places in a sentence. The most common location is directly in front of the noun it is modifying. Example: the big dog, the new toy. Another location is after a linking verb or a verb of condition. These are called predicate adjectives. Example: the game was interesting. The final location of the adjective occurs after a noun when it is set off by commas. The book, well written and suspenseful, kept my interest. Order of adjectives. When more than one adjective is used to describe a noun, the sequence of the adjective is determined by the kind of adjective each is. For example, she chose two elegant blue silk dresses from the tent shown to her. Here we can see there are four adjectives describing the dresses she chose: two, elegant, blue, and silk. Sequence of adjectives. Now, adjectives follow a sequence in which they are to be placed. We start with quantity, opinion, size, age, color, origin, material, and at last its purpose. To remember, I have created the acronym COSACOM, where Q stands for quantity, O for opinion, S for size, A for age, C for color, O for origin, M for material, and P for purpose. Comparison of the adjectives. Positive comparison. This is used for when we only describe one person or thing. Comparative degree. This is when we compare two people or things to each other. Superlative degree. Used when comparing more than two people or things. Positive comparison. The house is big. The boy is fast on his bicycle. That girl is smart. The radio was loud. Here you can see the adjectives big, fast, smart, and loud are in the positive degree. Comparative comparison. The first rule is to add er to the adjective. For example, fast becomes faster, slow becomes slower, big becomes bigger, small becomes smaller, tall becomes taller. Adjectives ending in ful or e we use more. For example, painful is equal to more painful, hopeful becomes more hopeful, beautiful becomes more beautiful, and expensive becomes more expensive. There are exceptions to this rule. Some examples are good becomes better, not more good or gooder. Bad becomes worse. Many or much becomes more. Little or few becomes less. Far becomes farther or further. Old becomes older or elder. Superlative degree. The rule is to add est to the adjective. Similar examples we take from the comparative degree, where fast becomes fastest, slow becomes slowest, big becomes biggest, small becomes smallest, and tall becomes tallest. The adjectives ending in full or e we use most. Painful becomes most painful, hopeful becomes most hopeful, beautiful becomes more beautiful, expensive becomes most expensive. There are exceptions to this rule too. Good becomes best, bad becomes worst, many or much becomes most, and little or few becomes least. So now we come to the end of the chapter Adjectives. If there are any queries, you can message me on the group and I'll be more than happy to clarify the doubts. After this explanation, we will start the exercises in the text. We will solve the exercises in the text, which then you will note down in your notebooks. Thank you.